Oh, somebody's got to say, give it to me. I'm running with it. I'm passing a baton. I'm passing a baton to you. But because at the passing of the baton, there is a season of running together. I'm committed to run with you guys.
Yay.
I'm not going to just pass it, oh, okay, I got it, this is where you go. No, no, we'll run together for a season.
Good.
Maybe 10 years, maybe 20 years, however long the Lord will let us lead. We'll lead you through running together.
Yay.
And then we're just going to go like Elijah in glory. We're just going to let you go way farther than we've ever gone. This is our purpose. This is what we're doing in Bulgaria. This is what we're doing in America. Karen just walked in. She's just a mighty... I was talking about Christ not being just for speaking or preaching necessarily, but also for working together, for every aspect of life filled with the glory. You know, and Karen is a perfect example of just totally running, accommodating the glory. You know, Mike and Marcia, God is raising these glory people who are happy serving and loving and delivering, and together we are hosting this glory manifestations. You know, total agreement. But we know, New English Bible, we know the word we know is a revelation. It's a Greek. It's not just mental knowledge, but it's a experience. But we know, revealed. So just say, Lord, do we know to me? Like, whoever does we, I want to be part of the we. We know. I want to be like the we know. You know, in heaven, you have to testify. And you're not going to testify of what you, with your power, has done for him. That's not going to be allowed there. Only you're going to be allowed to testify in heaven what you believe that God did for you, in you, and through you. You're not going to give glory to self. This thing has got to go. Because it ain't lasting in heaven. You may last for a little while here, fool somebody, make you look good. But that old self and self-effort and I, me, what I did for God is not going to work in heaven. You're going to be mute. If that's all you have, what I did, how I did, what I did for it, you're going to be like, it's not going to be able to spill it out, because in the presence of God, you cannot boast about nothing.
Yeah.
You're going to be dumb, mute. You're not going to be able to say nothing, because the only thing you can say before Him is Him, how glorious He is, and what He's done, what glorious you think He's done in you. That's the only thing you can say.
Yeah.
Well, don't wait for heaven. Start seeing what He's done to you here. We're talking about something He's done. He's done to you. We know that the man we once were has been crucified with Christ. Something connected to who I was crucified.
Yay.
Start exalting the Lord for what He has done to you. Something of you went on a cross. Something that was you. Something that was just conducting who you are. Something controlling who you are. Something outlining and defining who you were was crucified. So He did that. Ours. That's my possession. I was part of this. Start testifying now, because that's the only thing you can say in heaven. You cannot say in heaven how you died to self.
Wow.
If that's ever possible,
wow,
you won't fly in heaven.
Oh my goodness.
Because then we have to give you the glory how you did it. How you died to your stinking old rotten self. Yeah, but it doesn't say we die daily. Not about self.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 15:30 is the questionable passage. The die daily. Which is out of context taken to mean die to self every day. So let's turn to see what it's really saying. First Corinthians 15:10, starting with the trouble spot. But by the grace of God, I am what I am, and the grace of... Oh, that was a good saying. That was a good introduction. But by the grace of God, I am who I am. What was that? Yeah, that's 10. By the grace of God, I am what I am. And it is grace which bestowed upon me was not in vain. I labor, but by the grace which is with me. I mean, what an amazing thing. I got the Mr. Magoo here. I'm landing on something I wasn't about to, but I was like, oh, what am I doing? I don't know. Oh, look at what it says. But by the grace of God, that's God's ability. God's divine ability. Grace means divine influence in the heart of man and its reflection in the life. It's a gift. Grace is a gift. A gift of His influence. A gift of His influence. For by the grace, the activity of God, by the grace of God, that's verse 10, 15, 1 Corinthians 15, verse 10. But by the grace of God, I am what I am. The new you is by the grace of God you are what you are. Not because you did it, but by grace of God you are. And His grace, which was bestowed upon me, was not in vain, but I labored more abundantly than they all, and yet not I, but the grace of God. You can't move, you can't breathe twice without saying Him. Everything about me is about Him who is in me.
That's fire.
You can't go 2 thoughts without saying, to stop and say, okay, but it's by God. You know, David, go make 6 steps, stop, slaughter another idol lamb. Testify on what God's doing. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
6 steps, stop, bring another lamb. Jesus.
Burn him.
Yeah, stop.
Wow.
Every step you make, you got to give Him glory for the lamb. Can't you get it?
Yeah.
Every thought you think, the second thought you didn't say something, the first one, the second you have to say it, but excuse me, but it's really not I but Christ. Now what I just said is true, but really not I but Christ. Yeah, I did this, but yet not I, because if you don't say that, you're going to be mute in heaven.
The labor, what I labor, I see, what I did is I got inspired, you know, and I began to think, you know what, I should really do this for God, and I need to,
You know, none of that. If you say, this is what I did, but yet it wasn't me, but Christ did this. Let me tell everybody what happened to me. I was able to do this, but yet not I, but it was Christ who did these things. It's the only thing flies in heaven. If you don't say that, you're mute. You've got nothing to say. Your mouth is going to be shut. Maybe one sentence, the second, because the air is going to zap out of it, because everybody in heaven goes. Everybody in heaven knows truth.
Yeah.
The only thing is recognized in heaven what God did
Yeah.
in you and through you.
Hey.
So you don't give Him the glory, and the second breath, you're out there. You're out and step out on the side. Let somebody else give a testimony, real testimony.
Yeah.
The mic will be shut. Mute. Okay, next. Because you're not going to pollute heaven
Yeah.
with your self-glory. Not allowed there. Maybe here. Maybe here we can fool each other, you know, with what we are great and da-da-da. Oh, not in heaven. Might as well start practicing, because you want to keep running in heaven with the microphone for a long time, telling about God. You want a long sermon over there, you want a long practice now.
Yeah.
Because you'll forever be testifying in heaven. I bet some little janitor, some little prayer warrior is going to talk for the first 100 million years in heaven, because she's got so much to say. And we thought we may have a lot. We go, well.